Stop any bad habit immediately and improve your life instantly with this secret mind hack not many others know of. There's a secret mind hack that you can use to stop any habit, to stop whatever it is you're doing that you don't want to do. And you can not have to even worry about it. You don't even have to worry about slipping. You don't even have to worry about slipping, falling, and can't get up. What you see is what you get. You don't even have to worry about it. All you have to do is be still and know. All right, so whatever it is you're dealing with, maybe there's some things you want to correct about yourself. Maybe there's some things you don't want to do any longer. Maybe there's some things that you've outgrown that don't serve you anymore. There's some things you have a desire, a strong will to change. But when you go to use this desire, when you go to use this strong will, sometimes it feels like you backslide. Sometimes it feels like you just keep going back to the pig pen. Or you just keep being like a dog after it throws up its slobber or vomit and goes back and eats it again. Frederick Eichencoder said that. He said you're like a dog returning to eat up its vomit. But you can stop a bad habit. And this is how he says you do it. All right? You can stop any bad habit immediately. He said it. Other people said it. He said it. Dr. Joseph Murphy said it. Frederick Eichencoder studied Dr. Joseph Murphy. All right. And I studied them both. And I suggest you do too. Stop any bad habit immediately. All right, stop a bad habit immediately. Stop a bad habit whenever you want. Stop a bad habit on the spot. Stop a bad habit and not be plagued by it anymore. Stop a bad habit and don't let it ruin your life. Because you want to change. You want to be better. You want to do better. You want to have better. And you can. So if you want to stop that habit, if you want that habit to not plague you anymore, if it's causing you stress, if it's causing you to worry, if it's making your life difficult, making your life harder, turning your life into someone you don't want to be, something you don't want to be. If you have some self-destructive habits, some self-destructive behavior, some things that you do that you don't want to do any longer, then this is the video for you. All right, we can change. If you click this video, that means you have a desire to change. And you don't want to continue to be the same person that you are. And I commend you for that. But it's difficult. It's not easy. There are times where we slip. There are times where we fall down, but we get up. You don't beat yourself up. You don't beat yourself down. You don't worry yourself to death because you may have had a loss or a failure or an F on your report card. You can start doing better right then and there. You can start doing good right then and there. You can improve right then and there. Right after a loss, you can start improving. Right after a downfall, you can pick yourself back up and start feeling better again immediately. That's why the Bible says, let us go up at once. Fast, quick, with speed. So stop any bad habit immediately with speed. You don't have to continue to be the same person. You don't have to continue to do the same things. You don't have to continue to be the same person anymore. People are worried about being a type of person. People are worried about doing certain types of things. Don't worry yourself over being anybody you don't want to be. Don't worry yourself over doing anything you don't want to do when you don't have to. People fear becoming who they don't want to be, and what you fear will become you. What you fear, you will become. What you fear will come upon you. So the one simple trick, all right, the one simple mind hack, you're going to hear it today. You're going to learn it today, so that way you won't have to be anybody that you don't want to be. You don't have to fear, am I going to mess up? Am I going to foul up? Is this mistake going to happen? Am I going to be plagued with this for the rest of my life? Am I ever going to be able to be who I want to be? Am I ever going to be able to not be the person that I don't want to be? Am I ever going to be able to get control of this? And the answer is yes. So you could put it's time to rejoice. It's time to give praise. It's time to give thanks. It's time to be grateful to God, because today's a new day for you. It's time to be happy. It's time to feel good, because somebody's about to change, and that somebody is you. You're about to change. You're about to be somebody different. You're not about to be the same person that you used to be. You're not about to do the same things that you used to do. I'm about to knock it on out of you. You're going to become who you want. You're going to be who you want. You're going to do you're going to do what you want. You're going to be able to do the things you want to do. And be the person you always wanted to be. Because you wanting to do better and strive for better, God commends that. That's very commendable. That is awesome. That's a great thing that you want to do better. But some people want to do better and they can't do better. It's like they just keep, every time they try to go, something keeps pulling me back. Every time you try to go, it's like something keeps pulling you back. You keep returning to that vomit, just like that dog. Vomit is nasty. You wouldn't throw up and then go back in the trash and be like, yo, man, ew, no. You don't even need to go no further with that. It's the same way when we tell ourselves we're not going to do things and we go back and do it. Stop any bad habit immediately. Any bad habit. All right? This is the mind hack that not many people know of, but you're going to know about this today. I'm going to tell you. Hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe, because your life is forever going to be different. Are you ready to be different? Are you ready to not be the same anymore? Are you ready for a life-altering moment, a life-changing moment? Who's ready for a miracle? You're about to have a miracle happen right here and right now. And God's going to use me to help you recognize the God power within you to recognize your miracle. So we're about to embark on a journey. We're about to enter into a miracle-making process within our mind. Are you ready? And I know you are. So with these simple steps that I'm about to leave you with, you are now going to be made new forever. Purchase my new book for $9.99, and you will have all the answers not yet. You gonna get the real deal, all right? Psych! Those was jokes. I was fooling y'all, all right? I'm about to tell you to don't you hate when they do that? You about to get the answer, all right? You have to see things the way you would want them to be. You have to see yourself the way you would want to be. See yourself the way you wish to be. If you want to be something different, but you still see yourself as the person who does, as the person who is, as the person who was, the change will never take place because you're magnetizing that old self. You're not crucifying that old self. Our old self is you're not crucifying that old man. The old man is crucified with him that the body of sin might be destroyed. Crucify that old man. Crucify that old self. Nail that old version of you that you no longer wish to be on the cross. Cross out that person that you don't want to be. Cross out that negative self-identity. Cross out that negative, toxic idea that you have about yourself. That thing that you don't want to do, that thing you don't want to see yourself being, doing, or having. Cross that idea about yourself being and doing and having that out of your mind. You know what? I no longer see myself as the person who does this. I, on a subconscious level, no longer have to do this. I don't see myself as someone who does this. I don't do this. I see myself as someone different. I feel myself as someone different. I know myself to be someone different. We don't do this. I go through life as somebody that doesn't do this. I don't have to do this. This is something that I no longer do. This is something that I don't do. I see myself through the eyes of God. I know I've been changed. The angels up in heaven done changed my name. I'm a child of the King. My mind has been renewed. Your mind has been renewed. You see yourself the way God sees you. You see yourself the way you wish you want to be. See your problem as being evaporated. See yourself as the one without any problem. God sees you without any problem. And that's why the divine mind has no problem. Because once you hook up with God's mind and God's eyes, the way he thinks about you, the way he sees you, when you live your life through that spectrum, instead of how other people view you, they may want to make fun of you for something. They may want to call you out on something. They may want to bring up your past. They may want to bring you back into the past. Blast from the past. Hadouken. Negativity. Hadouken. Iber. No. It's not going down like that. Because you have the power to stop any bad habit immediately. And another technique, you can see people congratulating you. See a beautiful person, whoever that may be to you, congratulating you, telling you good job, telling you congratulations, you did it. That's how you do it, y'all. And as you take up, when you do it with conviction, you can't just say, I don't see myself as someone who does this anymore. I don't see myself. You have to do it with a feeling. You have to conjure up the feeling of someone. I don't do that. That is not me. That is beneath me. I don't have to do that anymore. If I so choose, I can do something different and I can be different. And I can rejoice in my difference. And this works for negative things as well as positive things. See yourself as the one you wish to be. Be thou be transformed by the renewing of your mind and nothing else. You can change anything you want about yourself in an instant. The mind is almighty powerful. How do you see yourself? How do you view yourself? Whose eyes are you looking at yourself through? God or the devil? Are you seeing yourself stuck? That's the devil. Are you seeing yourself with no way out? That's the devil. Are you seeing yourself with no opportunity? That's the devil. You seeing yourself as a victim? Poor me, I'll never make it? That's the devil. them. Not holding yourself accountability, not seeing what you can do different, that's the devil. Stop those bad habits. You don't have to suffer. You don't have to. And here's the problem. People are seeing themselves as someone who can't shake the habit. You're seeing yourself as someone who can't do it. You're seeing yourself as someone who can't do better, who can't be better, who can't be the person who wants to be. It has to be something you're really ready and willing to give up. It has to be something that you're really ready and willing to put down. Number one. And number two, you have to not see yourself as someone who can't not do it, and see yourself as someone who can. Now, if you'd like to book a session with me on how to get deeper into that process, on how to work your mind to be able to see yourself as the person who can, then I suggest you book a session with me today. And that I can help you with. And it will be more than $9.99. Just know that. All right, because these sessions work. And they're important and they help. So you need to get you one. You need to get your mind right. You need to learn how to see yourself the way God sees you. Don't let me be the only one elevating you. And don't let me be the only one elevating. And if you're further than me, you better not let me pass you. In a positive, healthy, competitive way. So what I'm telling you today is to book that session with me, okay? So that way you could stop any bad habit, and that way you could live the life you always wanted. I know there are some people out there that want to get on track. You want to get focused. You want to get your mind right. You want to be able to use your time to the best of your ability. You want to be able to use your time as wisely as you can, as great as you can, as good as you can. And you want to get all the distractions out of the way. You want to get all the hindrances out of the way. You want to get anything that's a problem to not be a problem. And you can. You can take your mind back. You can take your spirit back. You can take your life back. You can take your soul back. You can take your energy back. The energy that you want. You could also clean it up too. So we're becoming better. We're choosing better. We're doing things that are going to make us who we're supposed to be, and not doing things that are going to steal us from becoming who we're supposed to be. There's programs out there trying to steal us from who we are. We're not going to be swept up by those programs anymore. We're going to defeat them and overcome them by any means necessary. So this is the mind hack that not a lot of other people know about, but you now know about. Any issue you have, you don't have to worry about it. It's easy, y'all. You can overcome that thing that you thought you never would. You could overcome that thing instantly with that thing. You didn't know how long it was going to take for you to overcome that. Oh man, I know how I was going to overcome that, Druuill. Now, if you didn't know, now you know. Honestly, see yourself, visualize yourself, use your mind to view yourself as the person who does not have that problem, who does not do what it is you don't want to do. And you will change. And you have to know and believe that that's you. And you can't take no for an answer. You can't doubt. You can't waver. Oh, we gonna break that down. We gonna break that down. Look at God. I just remembered. We're going to break that down. We're going to break that down. All right, yeah, we're gonna break that down. We got a special video on that coming. Special video on that coming. Continue to go hard, y'all, and continue to be better. I'll see you next time. You can do it. And you will do it. Peace.